Hey guys, Curtis here with you today. Today I'm going over this little, I don't know if you call this an exercise ball, exactly what you'd call this here, but it's basically for your hands. Me particularly, I work on the computer a lot. I'm grabbing a mouse and so on. My hand gets kind of weird and stiff. Going to this hand over here. This hand has some, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but these fingers don't really fully bend correctly here. That's as far as they go out. And again, I can't bend them all the way down. So I had some pretty serious hand damage here, about 20 some odd years ago. So I got issues with both hands for the most part. So this thing kind of relieves some of that tension. This piece right here, this is kind of convenient and handy. It's not really needed, but it does add an extra little kind of cool feature. So you kind of put that around your wrist, and then you see before you see it. There's like a little button right here, right? If I get the right angle, there it is. So you squeeze that button, and then now you can kind of tighten this up. Again, that's just an extra little feature just to make something a little cooler than what it would be without it. But see, this way it dangles. And if I'm just sitting here doing whatever, I know exactly where it is. Again, it's not needed, but again, it's kind of nice. But as far as kind of the basic use of this, you can do it any way you want, really. You could just sit here and just kind of squeeze it just to get some movement. I've also seen a lot of people just kind of grab it like this, and you can kind of hear it. It makes kind of a neat little sound. All these little, I want to say needles, but they're not sharp here, they're rubber. But whatever these little things you call here, they kind of almost massage your hand when you do it. It feels kind of nice. Again, for me, having kind of bad hands, whenever I squeeze these type of things, I almost always feel it right on my wrist. So for me, that's kind of a nice little way just to get some movement in. Again, rather than holding the mouse all day here, kind of, odd grip. Again, hand starts getting stiff, a little achy again for me, my wrist. A lot of times when I do this, I can actually feel my wrist kind of, I don't know, pop is made out the right word, but crack and pop and grind, and something's going on in there. But this definitely kind of helps alleviate some of that tension. And again, for this hand here, I got some real damage on this one, so it hurts all the time. But this is a good little way just to kind of get some massage, almost a massage, I guess. But if you got bad hands and modern day here, pretty much everybody's on their cell phone, good little bit. Cell phone, using a mouse, even using a keyboard, or maybe you're just a video gamer, you're playing your video game here. So lots of reasons for your hands to be hurting and kind of stiff nowadays. So I would definitely recommend this. And there are two in a kit. I'm not sure where my second one went, but there are two of them here. So if you really want to go to town, have one in both hands, just really kind of going. But again, simple design. This little bit adds a nice little kind of cool feature that I don't think I've really seen anywhere else. But I would highly recommend these if you got some stiff hands or you just work with your hands a lot. But here's one more shot of it, guys, before we go.